I've been in your waters. I know I can for sure. I've never been so close before. It's one way or the other.
What's going on here in your garage in Lillhardal, Tom?
Well, I'm in the process of building a Volvo Amazon Combi on top of a Tesla. Right now I'm sitting actually in the chassis of the Tesla that's stripped down, the skin is taken off. The whole idea of the Volvo Amazon was I wanted to take that iconic Swedish car and bring it not only to today's present world but into the future. And at this moment the best electric car out there is, in my opinion, this is only my opinion, is the Tesla. Because you can use it for everything. You can do long trips and you charge very quickly. There's good thermal control of the batteries, and then the performance is amazing.
So the whole thing started with the solar panels. We were thinking about how to get self-supported with energy, and why not using the sun? It's for free. So as long as that went on, we started to think about electric car. Why not driving on the electricity we made from the sun? And yeah, we both like classic European cars. And we started to think about a Beetle, but as Tom went down to school to pick up some kids with bikes and all kinds of equipment, we realized this is not going to work as a family car. So we had to look at something a little bit bigger, and why not an Amazon, Volvo Amazon station wagon.
I managed to find the crashed Teslas and the Amazons and started cutting and stripping and preparing. Made this car run.
As this project has been coming along, we now realize that this family car is going to be something extra.
This is the 2015 Model S Tesla, and what we're leaving for this whole project is actually what you see here. It all drives already, so we're keeping the whole dashboard, the screens, the control, the whole car, the steering wheel, the seat attachments, the seats. Of course the seats are going to be redone so that it matches the old style. The interior is going to be matched to the 60s style. But the suspension, this whole Tesla as it drives, it's basically, I just took the skin off the car, and the structural parts as the A pillar, B pillar and the C pillar, that is actually going to come off, but it's going to be rebuilt with the Amazon body when it gets fitted on. The sides of the battery box of the main frame here are actually, they're parallel all the way along. So we're actually going to split the Amazon and widen it, which will butt up against this and attach right to this point, right to this angle here. So it's going to be, we have a very good attachment point. The Tesla is 30 centimeters longer between the axles, so what we had to do is actually take a two-door version. We're going to be cutting it down here and taking the front part of this two-door version and putting it onto the Combi, the four-door version. This will give us a 12 centimeter longer door, and it actually will match the car quite a lot better. So here we have the back part, the back section of the Amazon Combi. And as I was explaining, the front section there, we're going to be joining the 2-door front section to here, and going to be keeping the B pillar from the 2-door section and the B pillar of this the back section of the Combi. It's going to be about 15 to 20 centimeter wide B pillar here, and this is going to allow us to do is gain those 30 centimeters to fit perfectly between the axles of the car, so the wheel arches fit in. Once we gain the length of the car and we have this car back together and the length fits, then we'll be splitting the car in half down the middle all the way and widening it by 26 centimeters so that the frames of the Amazon will be widened to fit over that battery box as I was showing you on the Tesla. We're gonna have, of course, air suspension. Teslas have that, but we will tune it up a little bit so we can slam the car on the ground when it's at a show, or raise it really high when we want to go actually on a dirt road in the forest. The performance side is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna have a 100 kilowatt hour battery system, the large motors, so basically it's a Model S in the ludicrous mode, which is going to give us acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in the neighborhood of 2.2 to 2.4 seconds. My favorite part is a multimedia center in the back. The rear facing seats, 2 of them, will have a little games room in the back, of course. Every car needs that. Why we chose this iconic Amazon car is because we think that the design was beautiful. I mean, the shapes and the flow of the whole car, these details, we don't want to lose that. So when this car is done and you will come up to the car at a car show or just at the parking lot, we want everybody that knows the Amazon to come up to the car and be like, yeah, this is totally still an Amazon. Yes, it's going to be lengthened. Yes, it's going to be widened a little bit, but all has to be done with class, and we have to keep it all in proportion so that it looks still very much an Amazon, and that spirit is going to carry throughout the car. Even though it's going to be modernized on the inside, you want to open up the doors and you keep the trim inside and running through the dashboard with the old steel look like the car had in itself. Same in the yes, it's gonna have the 2 digital screens, but in the digital screen we want to keep the speedo the same, that old orange line that used to come out. It's to marry the new, the modern with the old, and doing that tastefully. It's gonna be a little tricky, but it's gonna be a nice Swedish classic taken into the future.